Alright, to shitters, let's end this. Miss Mayo. She looks like the girl from The Ring. I'm gonna keep badgering her and then she's gonna come at me like a fucking ghost. That is all not possible, you ass. She doesn't blink. Hey, I didn't see what I did. Nice. Immaculate, waterproof, watertight, airtight defense. Very well, Miss Mira. You please tell me about your alibi during time span. What the fuck were you doing? Yes, I am. Yeah. And day for I was in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self. Oh yeah. And from 5 to 6 hours in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self. Excellent. How's a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Throwing it out. She fell asleep again. Looks like the only way I'm going to able to wake her up is by pressing her hard. I mean, shit. You know, this testimony could have been two statements, but it's now somehow 4. Alright, 5 to 6 is the one we had to worry about. No, she popped her hand in to say hi. Oh, well, contradiction just popped in to say hi. Me. Haha. Yes. I mean, you said all that shit and just to not raise an objection? That'd be stupid. Woo Jams. Here's the receipts, bitch. So yeah, literally the only useful thing about this receipt is the time of purchase at 5:40. See for it, these nuts. If I made a D's nuts joke in 2021. Thank you everybody for coming to this comedy special. I'll be here all week. There's a killer here. Fucking killer. Now then, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip to first class down to the first floor of the in-flight shop, correct? Yeah, what exactly is their salary? You might be as broke as Detective Gumshoe. Excuse me, I realized my sound was too loud. No. So, Miss Mill, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Sleeping. Duh. Oh, she's the girl from The Room again. Samara, I think is her name. And maybe that's it. I maybe just missed her. Nichikali, you know? Gotta take a big one. Where's that shit go in the bathroom, airplane bathroom? You ever realize that? Maybe they have like a tube that comes outside and then all your piss and shit just flies out into the air. No one notice. I'm actually curious. I need to search that up. I was just joking when I said that. You're super suspicious. Okay. Please leave Miss Tenner out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now. According to me and me only. Here, I am Miss Schroeder. Of course I've kept an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I? Never mind. Miss Schroeder actually kind of... I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. Now's not the time for this sort of talk. This sort of talk is for later. So yeah, those of you trying to get evidence on Edgeworth being a gay homosexual man, there's some right there. Okay. I take care of the attendance room. That doesn't count, man. Cedric. Cammy is just talented in a lot of languages. What do you mean that you mean that shit? Why did you say that? What else could I have meant? I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Virginia. Am I pronouncing Virginian right? I'm not sure. You know, there's never been an in-game pronunciation. I just took a guess and just said it. And by the way, we present this. So you're the only one in this flicker that speaks Virginian. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's been in Virginia for a while. It's a long animation. Signature on this document. Well, it's you, doesn't it? It's a falsified piece of documentation. Only one purpose. To lead anyone who had it to believe that Mr. Lamont's thing was fake. Or shipped in Europe, my bad. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Alafreg cannot have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. Point. Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edger. It's exactly as you say. Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling? Not far from it. Like your, I've always liked the quote-unquote breakdowns where they reveal their true form. It's like it's Ace Attorney follows real life logic, so they can't be fucking Dark Souls character or a Zelda boss. Or just change their mannerisms, which is which should be, you know, underwhelming, but it works for Ace Attorney. Did you ever start to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things in this plane for work purposes. She's using the bubble gun from Terraria. Shit! And she has high DPS, you know. Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you, I meant the killer. It was my son, and now Mr. Tenera that's under suspicion. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm recording this after the fact. After I've played. Yeah, I know it's a little disingenuous, but that's the only way I could solve the music problem that we've been having. The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? So as to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through all the trouble to do so? The other way all these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Mr. Nero for the murder. Mr. Nero buys a suitcase on every flight she works on. I would put her in a very tight spot. And to be honest, if that actually happened, I don't know if we would have solved this case. But thank God for turbulence. Literally, turbulence and Mr. LeBlanc falling solved this case. If it weren't for those two, if it weren't for the turbulence, the killer's plan would have succeeded. And if it weren't for Mr. LeBlanc's running into fucking Joe Thomas and falling, Edgeworth later had that epiphany. What the murder weapon was. Speaking of special circumstances, simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. And just throw the body out. Just open the door. Open the fucking door. Throw the body out. No fucking notice. Come on. See, that's why you need to have killer experience like me. I wonder if that'll be taken seriously. Yawn and you fucking whore. Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of bullshit. I'm blacking out again. Is that a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Something that doesn't quite fit in the big picture. I mean, all you have to do is present the one thing that it's been sitting on in your inventory and not touched at all. That's because it went missing, and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? And the complex puzzle that is this case, there's one piece I kept getting stuck on, and that is the victim's cell phone. Why does he not have a fucking iPhone? We are in fucking 2019, goddammit. Well, we're in 2021, but this game takes place in 2019. Okay. Come on, get serious. The victim failed to his death that high. Wouldn't his phone break as well? We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? Okay. Nope. And then the murder was never solved. The end. The phone, his phone's in the attendance room by the. Oops, sorry. I'm mosey on over. His phone's in the attendance room. I don't know if you can. Nah, you probably can. Never mind. I was doubting if you can hear it that far, but you probably could. Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. And they even had to change the localization team. Even had to change the poster in the back. Professional look. There it is. Oh, sure, okay, is it, sir? It's Mr. Narrows. I would know because I took a lookie. Oh, it kind of sucks. Oh, I get. Oh, LeBonc's still here. He's just watching. So, Mr. Edward, how did it go? Where did you find the phone? I found it in the flight attendant's room in Miss Tenero's locker. What? But Ruta Tenero, I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Karma, is it? I said you should arrest Miss Tenero, Ruta Tenero right away. Okay. Yeah. What should I do? Francisca's right. I can't offer baseless conjectures at this point. Alright then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? Must have been something very incriminating on or in it.
Hold it!
What now, Miles Edward? It's not over yet. I'm doing my finger wag pose. Inside this phone lies a final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. It's just his nudes. Fuck! And then the case went unsolved. Francisca, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Edward, you fucking troglodyte. What the fuck? This looks like a very similar model to my own. Mine can take photos just fine. Oh, nice. iPhones existed in 2011, right? When this game was made? I don't know why they haven't put some iPhones in here. All these guys are from the fucking prehistoric era, I guess. I'll find a way. Don't you worry about that. Yawn. I go back to sleep now. Should she sleep in the fucking plane or what? Shouldn't the killer just take the batteries out like an android? Just straight that shit out? Yeet. Gone. And then the case goes unsolved. Francisca, your phone if you please. Okay. I'll check for other images later. That's a whole lot of nothing. I'm just joking, of course, because this is actually incriminating. Wow. Unbelievable. Right. You know, as you can find out from this. Is this it? All you have to do is check him shit. What's all this? That is my shit. I have 3 butt chins. I'm not counting wrong, right? He has 3 butt chins. 1, 2, 3. Fucking troglodyte. It says cloth in English. Cloth? Could it be? Is this where the killer? Miss Mio. Yes? It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. I mean, he could be. He just took a picture that so it just so happened to be incriminating for Miss Mio. Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth. I always... This piece of evidence pointed us straight to the killer. The cloth again. What was I supposed to prove? The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilled. There's one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? I finally found my answer to this very photo. Ah, nice. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Bojinian. Now, the crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Meal. Ha! That's pretty flimsy. You don't care if the box is English or Bojinian. Sorry, but I cannot agree with the assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature. What? There's no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Bojinian, well then. Logically, the killer would have opened this box first. The one that says fucking bed sheets on it. I wonder what's bed sheets in Japanese. I feel like, when it comes to localizing, changing the names also puts a hindrance on stuff. Like Danganronpa, they don't change the Japanese names, so some of the shit is easier. For example, like when like the first murder happens, the victim writes the killer's name on the wall, which is funny because almost every time that happens at Ace Attorney, it's always a fabricator. But in that one scenario in Danganronpa, that was actually what happened. And they didn't have to change the name because, or the writing on the wall, because it was the same name. Meanwhile, I beat the killer, guys. Hey, let's get it. Ooh, no. How long was that? 10 seconds? That's pretty impressive, huh? She started taking pictures. How did she bring them here exactly? She didn't have the keycard, right? Oopsie doopsie. Cracked his neck open. It reminds me of, remember 1,000 Ways to Die? Like, I remember two chicks were on like the top floor of their house or whatever, and then the other pushed one off and she broke her neck and fucking died. Man, I was so scared of that shit when I was a kid. But looking back, I'm pretty sure they weren't real. I had to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. It still scared the shit out of me. I don't think so. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Edgeworth, I just want to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should want thanking you for your cooperation. Instead, I continue to serve my passengers as a flight attendant. I hope that... Oh, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Shit! I see, you don't have to take it if you don't want it. No. I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm sure it'll serve you well. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I must bid you farewell. All your skies be blue, no matter where you go. They later fucked in the back room while Detective Gumshoe stood watch. I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, but boy, was it fun. Speak of yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. Man, what a shit week for Edgeworth. He gets suspected twice. At least in for now, he gets suspected twice. Turnabout visitor, he was suspected just for a little bit, and then right here. Francesca, I thought I told you in your first line, I have no time for idle chatter. Richard Mudhose, oh, he's losing teeth. True. Your father, Manfred von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor until some fucking spiky-haired goober said no. Fuck that shit. Yeah, and I just so happen to be part of that bigger picture because I am the main character, bitch. There's another agent in this case with me. Oh, another agent? Star among Interpol agents that has a high successful arrest rate. They keep track of that shit? Simply get caught up in one case. That's funny, Edward, huh? I think there's no thing such as fate in the realm of Ace Attorney, huh? Oh, you're dead wrong, bucko. I should have realized that when you were suspected of killing that one dude and the DL6 incident came up. You should have realized it then that there are no coincidences in Ace Attorney. I was not too sure, I was just happy to be with you again. Ho ho. How much did you cut your salary by, Francesca? I'm gonna cut that shit even more. Hey man, you were the original salary cutter, so I don't want to hear any of that. Edgeworth. Safety first. Who's your trump card? I guess, Oh, wait, never mind, I shouldn't say anything. That's a spoiler, my bad. Wait, what am I saying? My bad. I haven't said anything yet. Anyway, here we are. We're gonna lead into the next case. Miles, my boy. Stamano? Oh, no, Stamano, correct? Yeah, I thought it was actually a familiar character, but it wasn't. There's just some goober that Edgeworth happens to know. We do meet him next case. And, well, that's the end of this one. Thanks for tuning in. The Kidnapped Turnabout's next. Alright, see you guys later.